Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Question number first. The main product of glycolysis under aerobic condition is option A, pyruvate, option B, lactate, option C, none of these, option D, both A and B. Correct answer is option A. Next question. The protein moiety of an enzyme is known as option A, holoenzyme, option B, apoenzyme, option C, coenzyme, option D, enzyme. Correct answer is option B, apoenzyme. The protein part of enzyme is called the apoenzyme and non-protein part of enzyme is called the cofactor, which is biological molecule or metal ion. The complete enzyme is called the holoenzyme. Protein part of enzyme is called apoenzyme, non-protein part of enzyme called cofactor, and complete enzyme called the holoenzyme. Some enzymes are made up of only protein, while other are complex protein that have both a protein component and a cofactor. The apoenzyme is inactive without the cofactor. The is inactive without cofactor. The cofactor is necessary for the enzyme catalytic function. Next question. Yeast extract is an excellent source of option A vitamin A, option B protein, option C vitamin B, option D carbohydrate. करेक्ट आंसर क्या होगा इसका ऑप्शन बी सॉरी सी विटामिन बी ईस्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट इज एक्सीलेंट सोर्स ऑफ विटामिन बी yeast extract is good source of vitamin B and other nutrients included amino acids, vitamins, minerals and nucleotides. Amino acids used to create umami flavors. Vitamin B yeast extract is good source of vitamin B which can be especially helpful for pregnant women and people with malabsorption condition. And minerals, yeast extract contain minerals, nucleotides. Next question. Example of anaerobic medium. Option A Wilson Blair medium, option B McConaughey broth, option C Robertson cooked meat medium, option D EMB agar. Correct answer is option C. During the anaerobic medium preparation, they have boiled to dry most of the dissolved oxygen. Thioglycoid medium, cooked medium, or typotic soy anaerobic medium and Brewer anaerobic agar are example. Biological oxygen demand BOD is a measure of option A industrial waste poured into water bodies, option B extent to which water is polluted with organic compounds, option C amount of carbon monoxide irresponsibly combined with hemoglobin, and option D amount of oxygen needed by green plants during night. Correct answer is option A industrial waste poured into water bodies. Biological oxygen demand BOD is measure of how much oxygen required to break down organic waste in water through the process of decomposition by aerobic bacteria. BOD is used to gauge the impact of waste on the oxygen level in a body of water. Next, an example of competitive inhibition of an enzyme is the inhibition of option A secondary dehydrogenase by malonic acid, option B cytochrome oxidase by cyanide, option C hexokinase by glucose 6 phosphate, and option D carbonic anhydrase by carbon dioxide. Correct answer is option A secondary dehydrogenase by malonic acid. Next question. The following organisms have been proposed as source of single cell protein. Option A bacteria, option B yeast, option C algae, option D all of three. Correct answer is all of three, bacteria, yeast and algae. Next question. Nitrates are oxidized to nitrate by a microorganism. Option A nitrosomonas, option B nitrosoccus, option C nitrobacter, option D azotobacter. Correct answer is option C nitrobacter. Nitrobacter is the bacteria that convert nitrate into nitrates. Nitrosomas convert ammonia to nitrites and nitrobacter convert nitrites to nitrate. Next question. The major constituent in agar are option A fats, option B amino acids, option C polysaccharides, option D polypeptide. Correct answer is option C. Polysaccharide. Agar consists of a mixture of two polysaccharide, agarose and agropectin. Agarose, a linear polysaccharide that forms the gel in agar, and agropectin, a heterogeneous mixture of smaller molecules. Next question. A successful hybridoma was produced by fusing option A, plasma cell and plasmids, option B, plasma cell and myeloma cells, option C, myeloma cells and plasmids, and option D, plasma cells and bacterial cells. Correct answer is option B. A successful hybridoma was produced by fusing plasma cells and myeloma cells. A successful hybrid produced by the plasma membrane of a B cells with the plasma membrane of a myeloma cells. Next question. The technique involved in comparing the DNA component of two samples is known as option A, monoclonal antibody techniques, option B, genetic fingerprinting, option C, recombinant DNA technology, option D, polymerase chain reactions. Correct answer is option B, genetic fingerprinting. The technique involved in comparing the DNA component of two samples is known as genetic fingerprinting. Next question. Plasmids are ideal vector for gene cloning as option A, they can be multiplied by culturing, option B, they can be multiplied in the laboratory using enzyme, option C, they can replicate freely outside the bacterial cell, and option D, they are self-replicating with the bacterial cell. Correct answer is option D. They are self-replicating with the bacterial cell. Next question. Humans normally have 46 chromosomes in skin cell. How many autosomes would be expected in kidney cells? Option A 46, option B 23, option C 47, option D 44. Correct answer is option D 44. A kidney cell, like any other human cell, would be accepted to have 22 pairs of autosomes and 44 chromosomes. And humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes in total and 46 chromosomes. This includes 22 pairs of autosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosomes. The autosomes are numbered by the size and look the same in both males and female. The sex chromosomes differ between male and female. Female have 2 copies of the X chromosomes, while male have 1 X and Y chromosomes. Next question. Pasteur effect is due to option A, change from aerobic to anaerobic, option B, providing oxygen to anaerobically respiring drug structure, option C, rapid utilization of ATP, option D, no synthesis of ATP. Correct answer is option B. Pasteur effect is due to providing oxygen to anaerobically respiring structure. Next question. A mechanism that can cause a gene to move from one linkage group to another is option A, translocation, option B, inversion, option C, crossing over, option D, duplication. Correct answer is option A, translocation. Next question. The smallest unit of genetic material that can undergo mutation is called option A, gene, option B, citron, option C, replicon, option D, muton. Correct answer is option D, muton. The smallest unit of genetical material that can undergo mutation is called muton. Next question. The two chromatids of metaphase chromosome represent option A, replicated chromosomes to be separated at anaphase, option B, homologous chromosomes of a diploid set, option C, non-homologous chromosomes joined at the centrome, option D, maternal and parental chromosomes joined at the centromes. Correct answer is option A, replicated chromosomes to be separated at anaphase. The two chromatids of metaphase chromosome represent replicated chromosome to be separated at anaphase. Next question. Malate dehydrogenase enzyme is A. Option A transferase, option B hydrolase, option C isomerase, option D oxidoreductase. Correct answer is option D oxidoreductase. Next question. Use of which of the following leads to gray baby syndrome? Option A chloramphenicol, option B ciprofloxacin, option C chloroquine, option D ciprofloxacin. Correct answer is option A chloramphenicol. The best vector of for gene cloning. Option A relaxed control plasmids, option B stringent control plasmids, option C both A and B, and option D none of these. Correct answer is option A. The best vector of gene cloning is relaxed control plasmid. Next question. A gene that takes place in the synthesis of polypeptide is option A structural gene, option B regulator gene, option C operator gene, option D promoter gene. Correct answer is option A structural gene. Next question. DNA replicated during option A J1 phase, option B S phase, option C G2 phase, and option D M phase. Correct answer is option B S phase. DNA replicated during S phase. DNA replication happens during the S phase or synthesis phase of the cell cycle. The S phase occurs between the G1 and G2 phase. Next question. A human cell containing 22 autosomes and Y chromosome is probably A. Option A male somatic cells, option B zygote, option C female somatic cells, option D sperm cells. Correct answer is option B zygote. A human cell that contains 22 autosomes and Y chromosomes is likely a sperm cell. In human, each cell containing 23 pairs of chromosomes or 46 chromosomes in total. The first 22 pairs are called autosomes and the 23rd pair is made of the sex chromosomes in the most male, and the 23rd pair is made of the X chromosome and Y chromosomes. While in the most female, the 23rd pair is made up of the X chromosomes, 2 X chromosomes. Crossing over most commonly occur during option A prophase 1, option B prophase 2, option C anaphase, option D telophase. Correct answer is option A prophase 1. Crossing over most commonly occur during prophase 1. Next question. DNA replication is by the mechanism of option A conservatives, option B semi-conservatives, option C dispersive, option D none of the above. Correct answer is option B. DNA replication is by the mechanism of semi-conservatives. Next question. Production of RNA from DNA is called option A translation, option B RNA splitting, option C transcription, option D transpositions. Correct answer is option C. Production of RNA from DNA is called transcription. Option C is correct. Translation is the process of using RNA to create protein in living cells. Transcription, the process of copying DNA into RNA, and translation, the process of using RNA to create protein. Next question. Nucleic acid contains option A alanine, option B adenine, option C lysine, option D arginine. Nucleic acid contains option B adenine. Next question. What are the structural unit of nucleic acid? Option A N base, option B nucleosides, option C nucleotides, option D histones. Correct answer is option C nucleotides. Next question. Nucleotides are the structural unit of nucleic acid, which are large biomolecules that make up genetic material and carry information in cell. Nucleotides are made of three parts: nitrogenous base, pentose sugar, or phosphate group. Nitrogenous base, an aromatic base that contain nitrogen, and pentose sugar, a 5-carbon sugar, and phosphate group, a phosphate group attached to the sugar. Next, the most important function of a gene is to synthesize option A enzyme, option B hormones, Option C, RNA. Option D, DNA. Correct answer is option A, enzymes. Next question and last. One of the one of the genes present exclusively on the X chromosomes in humans is concerned with option A, blindness, option B, red green color blindness, option C, facial hair moistures in males, option D, night blindness. Correct answer is option B, red green color blindness. Like, share and subscribe to my channel.